Welcome to the heart-pounding journey of Escape Room. In the throes of chaos, a man, Logan Miller, battles against time, attempting to decipher a crucial puzzle piece in a collapsing room. Days earlier, Zoe Taylor Russell, a reserved physics student, finds herself captivated by a lecture on the quantum Zeno effect theory. Challenged by her professor to embrace risk over Thanksgiving break, she embarks on an unexpected journey. Ben, Logan Miller, a disillusioned stock clerk with an unwavering smoking habit, yearns for advancement in a dead-end job, while Jason, J. Ellis, an ambitious stockbroker, thrives in the cutthroat world of finance. Gifted with mysterious puzzle boxes, Zoe, Ben, and Jason embark on a journey orchestrated by a mysterious figure. Through wit and collaboration, they decipher the intricate clues within the invitation boxes, revealing a tantalizing promise. $10,000 awaits those who successfully escape from Minus Escape Room. War veteran Amanda, Deborah, and Wall, former miner Mike, Tyler Labini, and escape room enthusiast Danny, Nick Dodani, await their turn in the room, each harboring their own motivations for participating. Trapped within the confines of an ominous escape room, tensions soar when Ben's attempt to step out for a smoke break leads to a broken door handle, sealing their fate. An ominous oven temperature gauge hints at impending danger. After Mike discovers a copy of Fahrenheit 451, Zoe takes the lead, setting the temperature to a scorching 451 degrees Fahrenheit. Embedded heat panels activate, engulfing the room in escalating heat, inducing panic among the participants. Only Danny remains skeptical, questioning the authenticity of the rising temperatures. As tensions escalate, Zoe notices Amanda's unease and attempts to offer reassurance with water from the cooler. However, their ordeal intensifies when a phone call instructs them to strictly adhere to posted rules, amplifying their anxiety. Zoe observes a sign indicating the use of coasters for drinks, prompting the group to notice an escape vent activating when they press down on 6 coasters simultaneously. Jason takes the lead in escaping, swiftly followed by Mike and Amanda, while Zoe discerns that placing a glass filled with water can effectively weigh down a coaster, enabling her own escape from the room. In a rush, Ben and Danny hasten to cover all coasters with glasses, only to find insufficient water remaining after Amanda's earlier consumption. With quick thinking, Ben empties his flask into the last glass, allowing both of them to escape just in the nick of time as the room becomes engulfed in flames. Retreating to a mountain cabin, the group confronts the escalating reality of the game. Despite their distress, the cameras installed in each room remain inert, offering no aid when desperately needed. Jason takes on the challenge of deciphering a 7-lettered name linked to the phrase, "You'll go down in history," hoping to unlock the cabin's mysterious door. Meanwhile, Ben is haunted by a vivid flashback of a car ride with friends, singing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer just before a harrowing head-on collision. Drawing from this memory, Ben instinctively inputs Rudolph as the code, enabling the group to exit the cabin and confront the chilling temperatures outside. Amidst their surroundings, Jason's keen eye spots a door requiring a key, prompting the others to discover essential tools including a compass, fishing rod, magnet, and an ice fishing hole. However, Jason's unease mounts as he recognizes a familiar red parka among their belongings. The group rotates wearing it to combat the biting cold and maintain warmth while navigating the treacherous environment. The group manages to fish out a key encased in a cube of ice, a crucial step in their quest to unlock the next stage. Danny bravely attempts to retrieve Ben's lighter to melt the ice, but tragically falls into the frigid water along with the lighter and drowns. The group is stricken with grief at Danny's loss and disturbed by the apparent deliberateness of his demise, recognizing how he fell into the ice while grasping for the lighter. Fearing the onset of hypothermia, Jason persuades the group to huddle together, leveraging their collective body heat to melt the ice surrounding the key. With perseverance, they eventually free the key from its icy prison. However, despite Jason's efforts to unlock the door with the key, their escape is thwarted as the door remains steadfastly shut. In a stroke of fortune, they discover a new door across the stream, offering a glimmer of hope. Hastening their retreat, they rush across the stream, narrowly evading disaster as the remaining ice collapses beneath them, sealing their fate in the cabin. Upon entering the third room, the group finds themselves in an inverted bar adorned with pool tables. Sensing a shift in altitude, they feel the entire room rise to an unfamiliar height, heightening their sense of disorientation. Amidst their exploration, they observe a conspicuous door devoid of a traditional doorknob, prompting Mike to speculate that the missing 8-ball from the pool table may serve as a substitute. As they ponder their next move, a telephone cord descends from the ceiling, signaling an ominous warning to tread carefully. The air fills with music, soon accompanied by an unsettling dial-up sound, heralding the onset of a series of perilous trials. With each repetition of the sequence, a section of the floor disintegrates, adding urgency to their predicament. Amanda climbs up and discovers a safe behind the bar with a 4-digit code. Zoe solves a tile puzzle to reveal the numbers they need, but they can't open the safe. Zoe faints and recalls a plane crash where she was the sole survivor, trapped upside down while others remain strapped. As the floor collapses, Mike, Ben, Jason, and Zoe gather near the exit. Zoe instructs Amanda to enter the numbers inverted and in reverse to mimic the room's conditions. Amanda successfully unlocks the 8-ball but can't safely reach the group. Sacrificing herself, Amanda tosses the 8-ball to Jason before plummeting to her demise. The group enters a hospital ward mirroring the beds where each player was treated as the sole survivor of their respective tragedies. Zoe surviving a plane crash. Mike is the lone miner saved from a cave-in. All of Ben's friends perishing in a drunk driving accident, and only Jason surviving after a boat mishap with his college roommate. They also discover Danny's family succumbed to carbon monoxide poisoning, and Amanda survived an IED blast in Iraq. Realizing the meticulous planning behind their presence in the escape room, they understand it's a test to determine the luckiest among them, with elements of the game reflecting their past experiences. A dire TV broadcast warns the group that they have a mere 5 minutes to act, or they'll succumb to poison gas flooding the room. Jason, Ben, and Mike hurriedly locate an EKG machine, aiming to find the optimal heart rate as a means of progression. Meanwhile, Zoe, employing strategic thinking inspired by the quantum Zeno effect, disables all room cameras in a bid to outmaneuver the game makers. Thinking that a rapid heartbeat might secure the group's survival, Jason causes Mike's demise by administering multiple defibrillator shocks. As the toxic gas seeps in, Jason strategically lowers his own heart rate below 50 BPM, unlocking the pathway to the next room. Despite the escape opportunity, Zoe remains steadfast, refusing to follow, and is purportedly overcome, collapsing after disabling the final camera. Upon entering the 5th room adorned with walls and furniture adorned with optical illusions, Jason and Ben confront a tense standoff. Fueled by rage over Jason's reckless actions towards Mike and neglect of Zoe, Ben questions Jason's morality as a sole survivor. Confronted with his behavior in the game, Ben coerces Jason into admitting his deliberate act of sacrificing his college roommate at sea to ensure his own survival, utilizing the red parka. As they attempt to progress through a hatch leading to the next room, Jason and Ben encounter a hazardous hallucinogenic substance. In a desperate struggle for survival, Ben discovers an antidote injection intended for a single recipient, sparking a lethal confrontation between the two. Despite Jason's attempt to disable Ben by breaking his leg, Ben retaliates with fatal force, ultimately prevailing as he delivers a fatal blow, propelling Jason into a table corner. With Jason's demise, Ben ventures forth alone into the final room, confronting his ultimate fate. Returning to the film's opening sequence, the final room presents a harrowing culmination of events. Amidst the chaos, Ben employs quick thinking to contain the engulfing flames within the fireplace, using it as a makeshift crawlspace to evade impending peril. Emerging into the final space, he encounters the enigmatic Game Master, the architect behind the meticulously designed escape rooms. In a chilling revelation, the Game Master elucidates the underlying purpose of the game, unveiling a sinister scheme where competitors are chosen based on a common theme, ranging from college athletes to lone survivors, with individuals placing bets on the outcome. Despite Ben's hopes of emerging victorious and exiting the ordeal unscathed, the Game Master's sinister motives come to light as he attempts to kill Ben to safeguard the game's secrets from being exposed to the world. Zoe's resourcefulness proves pivotal as she orchestrates her survival amidst the chaos. Utilizing an oxygen mask salvaged from a nearby hospital bed, she ingeniously connects its tubing through one of the openings left by the disabled cameras, ensuring her continued supply of air. Seizing a crucial moment, she feigns death as 2 cleaners enter room number 4 to eradicate evidence, swiftly incapacitating them before making her daring escape. Zoe swiftly rescues Ben and confronts the Game Master. With resolve, they defeat and eliminate their adversary, emerging triumphant from the perilous escape rooms. After receiving treatment for their injuries, Ben and Zoe find that all evidence at the escape room facility has been wiped clean by the time investigators arrive. 6 months later, Zoe persuades Ben to accompany her on a flight to the Minus Escape Room HQ in New York, pinpointing its location from the logo's geographic coordinates. Little do they know, the mastermind behind the game is already one step ahead, plotting to ensnare Zoe and Ben in another deadly challenge. Their flight becomes a harrowing ordeal, transformed into a simulated escape with a mere 4% chance of survival.